And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in our resistance run, where I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start upgrading some more of our bases, which is going to use up more of our volatiles, at least in the short term. In this case, we're going to jump to Jupiter. We got lots of Tier 1 mines at Jupiter. Most of these Tier 1 mines are quite volatile positive, because that was actually the main reason to come out to Jupiter, was volatiles. And they run the potential to be even more volatile positive if we can get the mines upgraded. So that's what we're going to start the process of doing. We're going to start the process of these settlement cores upgrading, get more volatiles out of these locations. This obviously isn't going to necessarily make the volatile upkeep go down much. Bringing the mines offline will be. So in 36 days, we'll actually be contemplating starting to bring some of these mines offline. That will slow stuff down. Upgrade the orbital core here as well. Okay, so everything will be going up to 2. And we do have this mine. Okay, so I probably want to upgrade the nano factory here, which that's going to eat some volatiles, to be fair. We got a fusion plant that hasn't been upgraded. Is it going to break things if I upgrade this short term? No. We got no science, I got no skunk works here, so let's put a skunk works down, let's put some science down. Not space works, I want space science. There we go. You're eating volatiles, but it's all mainly in the docks and the assembly factory. Again, I probably do want science, and I probably do want the skunkworks science and stuff here. Okay, so we want a fusion reactor farm. Space skunkworks. This is mainly fishing for specific good events. Partially to dilute the bad ones. Skunk works and space. Okay. Back to letting some time pass. In a little over 2 months, we will go revisit Jupiter.
Offering counsel.
Well, revisit probably one of the locations of Jupiter upgrade of mine. Continue bombardment run to the alien. Megafauna is dead, please. Civilian fusion reactors. That'll be nice. More income.
Things are stabilizing.
Violence is abating.
Oh, I may want to bring a third person back in to help stabilize the EU sooner rather than later. Debris duty. Oh, we can clear some debris. 50 science is not a big amount of science. Getting 270 something a day, so. Rural environment for being continued. Independence for Kenya.
Mission complete.
Federate the EU. The EU federate the other EU. Yes.
Policy direction complete.
And then Bangladesh federate into India. And then in November of 2057, we can expand India more into a greater
Target
India.
destroyed.
It's dragging down. Low cohesion drags down government. Okay. Which is one of the annoying things in this situation, because our government score is dragging down the cohesion. So that's sort of a circle of pain there.
We will turn down the heat.
What's the up?
Oh, I think someone's trying to cause a insurrection in
We'll turn down
the
the heat.
EU with a insurrection score of 7.6. Yeah, +4 from unrest missions. Someone's trying to make the EU break up. I'd prefer if they, didn't.
We're going in.
Environment ends, repeat, continue.
I will help them.
Orbital core. Oh, this is, yeah, okay. These cores upgrading. Now, we're going to start upgrading some of these locations. We're not going to do them all, because I don't think I can afford to do all at the same time. Let's be fair. So, we want to upgrade the mine. So, mine get upgraded. 72 days, it'll be offline. Factory upgrade. Actually, I don't want that to be manufacturer upgrade. I want to actually replace the manufacturer with a farm in this. Actually, no, we'll keep the manufacturer because it's going to make the mine be upgraded faster. Or at least in theory, he did. Don't know if that persists after you do the upgrade. Oops, that's meant that to be a fusion. Meant that to be fusion. Here we go. Skunk. And some science. Okay, so we basically got the minimum there. We got layered defense. We got the mine. We've got an admin tower for a little bit more yield. And a farm. And we basically kind of want that to build, because otherwise we don't have the volatiles. Disable 50. I'm gonna keep... We're gonna look red. We're gonna read them like one at a time. It's gonna go on there. Or until we at least get some more volatile returns on some of the other mines we upgraded. I like that one. Yep, there we go. So another colony mining complex is complete. This is a tier 3 one. Tier 3 one. Is that gonna, I'm not gonna allow us to afford to do another upgrade, like so. So for the mine upgrade, right now, the construction sector should be providing a time effect, which it probably is with 72 days. Fusion reactor probably is 54. Layered defense array. Ah, we lost power to the construction sector. So the question is, did it retain the time modifier? And I think the answer is no. So it probably doesn't make sense to actually retain the construction sector. We won't bother with this one. So farm will override it. Fusion. Admin. Skunk Works. Space. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to save this template. And apply overwriting all the existing modules to the template. This next one's probably going to take me volatile negative, or below volatile 50, but we'll just accept that. Apply, overwrite. There we go. It took them below 50. So we're going to have to wait for a couple of those to complete. But in theory, that should, in the long run, provide us with more volatiles. It's just for... I think it's 2 months? It might be 3 months. We won't be getting any volatiles from the mines, basically what's going on. Sunflowering. Get maximum payoffs to minimize it, or... Yeah, so we want to do 2 of those. We either want the science or we want to minimize it. This is a day, so we'll do the minimize at this point.
Order is returning.
Violence is abating.
Order is returning. Things are stabilizing.
Oh, they're coming after my Bulgaria point. Well, they do to them. Okay, and then some of our bases, I believe, in Mercury coming online. Most notably, it's mostly showing the command centers up here. I believe these also have farms that's coming online. That's why they're saving volatiles, as their farms are coming on. Right, because I don't think these cost volatiles, right? Monthly support cost 1 volatile each. But the farm is offsetting all of the food upkeep, which we were paying while these were being built. Now that they're done, the farm can offset that cost. Okay, so another one of these bases. Apply, overwrite. one.
Target destroyed.
Base being upgraded there. Couple Mars bases, bunch of Mars base changes. Is that another Mercury one finishing? Must have been. To be fair, the Mercury ones are probably back to back as we took them over. Forward Russia. I'm not sure which one we want to merge into the other one. We'll set as a favorite and we'll research both of them. I think they've researched the Eurasian one. EU and the Eurasia. Or Eurasia and the EU, but we can do both. Just having them both researched, no, it doesn't matter which way we want to merge in the end. Oh, and you're the orbital. Honestly, I just need the orbital upgraded, so like I don't need the most of the stuff on here. So upgrade the point defense and keep it as a dock. We don't need the nanofab here. Because we would have got nanofabs at the main dock. This is just a refueling one. Upgrade the fusion array. The nanofab we're going to overwrite with the farm. Skunk works. And some space science for the moment. Okay, so that's everything either... That's all our tier 1s, I think, upgrading to tier 2 at this point. At that point, we'd be looking more to go back to the places that we've got tier 1s and starting them upgrading to tier 3. Or setting up new bases, which we could probably pretty easily do in Jupiter if we needed volatiles.
Wrapping up here.
So wait for some of those to finish, and then we'll start taking some of the Mars stuff offline.
Cleaning things
Go up to
up.
tier 3.
Ready for my mission. Heading to the LZ.
Got you assigned. Ships launched. This is the new fleet. Romeo 981. Okay. So Army 981 has 10 ships, and we got a plan for where we want you to go. That is, we want to be going after the Resolute Fortress base out in the asteroid belt. I feel like these guys have short range for some reason. Shorter range than I planned. So 150 is probably plenty. Asteroid belt, Resolute Fortress. Wrong place. There's a flora. Or were they not in the asteroid belt? Were they further out? Or that's an alien ship, not an alien base. It's Luna, so it'd be heroes. No. There. Series. Palace. Okay, so Palace is a location. And they're Holy Fortress. So that's not the one we're looking for, but we need to clear them off of Palace as well. So we can get there in 9 weeks, or we can take a third, 3 times as long, and keep a third of, or only spend a third of the fuel, which is what we'll do. So the Holy Fortress Station, which is not the... that's probably 2 Palace. Zyphos Crater is probably also 2 Palace. Oh, wait. No, not that button. Resolute Fortress Base. So I don't think that's the one they're talking about, although this is in orbit to the Holy Fortress Station is over Zyphos Crater. Which is 2 Palace. Okay, so we need both the orbital and the ground one. So 2 Palace is the holy one. Okay. Not sure where Resolute Fortress base is. Probably either Ceres or Fort Vesta. So 27 weeks will be quite a bit of time.
Offering support.
There's the heavy fusion reactor array. I think we need the military stuff, although maybe you could grab the antimatter trap if we were trying to do antimatter stuff. I need the particle collider. Plus the fusion drives. I'm not sure if this is actually a range booster. Might just be a... well, it says thrust, not... so I think this does range boosting as well. Although 10% is not very big. You know, we'll take that. It's not going to take long. 20th of June. It's not even going to get to the end of the month. Okay. Rain, rain, and rain.
Violence is abating.
Order is returning.
Things are cooling off.
Order is returning.
Here's the Muon Spiker. I may have to design a ship to see if that makes a big difference, but in the meantime, we can grab some other stuff like the Resident Module.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Don't think I need the Navy boosting yet, although we'll probably want to pick it up at some point, because at some point we may need to build Navy. Oh, there's now a new alien administration. They've got one human army. Let's go prepare a unhappy welcoming for them. So most of our armies can move around in the old world. And if they can move around in the old world, they can go park up right on the border of Finland and inform Finland they cannot be pro-alien. Probably promptly folding into the EU. Oh, that one can't come over in the United States. Doesn't have any naval capacity. That one doesn't have any naval capacity either. Easiest way maybe to see earlier in North America. I apparently have military access through basically most of Eurasia, so if they're in Eurasia, they can get to where they need to go for this operation. just making everyone officially state their opinion towards the good old alien administration. The answer is, we are not your friend. Air-breathing rockets, more boost. Any projects factions have previously failed to have a chance to unlock. They're going to military science. So let's actually speed them up a little bit on that one. And water purification techniques is complete. Hold up the civilian complexes.
Where do you need me? Taking it to them.
When they've picked up some allies. We'll see if we declare on them if they actually drag their allies in. If they do, we may be adding some unwilling allies, or unwilling territory to various powers. Because Switzerland will get added to the EU. Lithuania will get added to either the Eurasian Union or the EU. Wouldn't be surprised if Singapore gets added to either China or... yeah, China. It would get added to China. If I go conquer them. And we'll probably, if we end up in a war with people, we're going to probably pursue those
Offering
wars to victory.
assistance.
Oh, I forgot to tell one to cancel on aliens. We have a plan that involves hunting aliens. It just requires us to mobilize the forces we want first. New layer defense on a location, okay. Channel crossing. Belfast to Glasgow. So that's I think that's those two connected. Here, Glasgow, yeah, let's go here, Glasgow and Belfast. Layer defense array, Callisto. Yeah, some of these, like the mine, are still going to take another 20 days, apparently. And then we'll start seeing some more volatiles be coming in. Don't know what button combo brought that up. Lucky Strike. We'll take the chance to get extra. Well, to be fair, you always take the second one if you got the science, is basically how this works out. If we've got the science, we always have to take the second one. Got more stuff.
Things are cooling off.
Things are stabilizing.
Violence is abating.
Things are cooling off.
There's the civilian complex. We do probably want the hybrid air-breathing rockets at some point.
By the numbers.
halfway through. Let's do what we can to mitigate that. Got the first of those mines coming online. Oh, and air breathing's already done. There we go. Quite a few volatiles coming in. Got one Russian army still making its way over. Or, yeah, one Eurasian Union army on its way over. No, actually going the wrong way. That explains why it's not where it's supposed to be yet. 10 days. Okay, now that we got some healthy volatiles, let's go through the Martian mines and upgrade the ones to level 3 that are... well, start upgrading the ones level 3 that are level 2. Year 3, year 3... should upgrade the admin tower. You've got your admin tower maxed. You've only got a tier 2 mine, so we should definitely upgrade that mine. It's going to take it offline for 160 days. They give us another 50%, so it's going to provide us like another 50 volatiles per month. Oh, and you know you're in your admin tower upgraded. Or the farm. We'll do the mine while we're at it. Here we go. So that should work for what we're looking for. That one. It was Gene. Although it's probably out of order at this point. Oh no, there's Gene. Here we're close on what needs upgrades. Admin power needs to be upgraded. Farm needs to be upgraded. The battle station. Valley mine. 20 days, that'll be offline. Not gonna bother with the energy. Not gonna. We'll want a fusion, so we'll drop the fusion down, provide some power. We'll upgrade the info. Military over the manufactory, the energy research, xenoscience. In fact, we'll upgrade the xenoscience if we've got the upgrade, yeah. Should have the upgrade. Okay. That'll work. Lysander. Lysander, so that's where we were at. Yeah, one needs an upgrade. Upgrade the farm. The admin tower. The battle station. We're gonna need a fusion reactor to power everything, so we'll drop one of those in. They'll upgrade the fission reactor. And the mine. Info science will upgrade. And we'll upgrade the space ones as well. There we go. That should be power stable when it gets fully upgraded. How the skunk works, have everything we want there. On to the next one. Over there. She's already tier 3, you got tier 3, you got tier 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, space. Just a quick check over, make sure the admin towers are up to date. They have them. If they have them, this one doesn't have an admin tower. This one's maybe not going to generate a lot of volatiles from getting the admin tower, but 10% of 40 is 4, so it would still be volatile positive. Okay. You can admin tower, you can admin tower. Towered. Towered. No tower. Oh no, it has a tower. Never mind. Sweet that. Tower. Presumably put one there, put one there, put one there. Got one. Oh, you're missing a tower. Oh no, I'm misreading it. Still has the tower. There. Not necessarily consistent where I'm putting the tower, which is a little bit confusing sometimes. Whoops. No. Don't decommission the entire hab. That would be a stupid choice. It would be my stupid choice, so I have no one else to blame. Okay, so that's all the Mars upgrades assembled. Definitely some finessing we could probably do there to get a little bit more efficiency out of it, but we don't necessarily need to do that. Mercury is not going to have a lot of volatiles, although there's apparently, I say not a lot, and here's one that's producing 30. Although, it's producing 30 from the mine, and after accounting for all the volatile upkeep, it's actually only positive 10, but... Start the process of getting all the cores up to 3. I think there's only like 1 or 2 that are missing the core upgrade. And then those mines, we'll revisit the mines here once we make sure they're all rated to 3. And then we're going to do the same over at Jupiter. Where, yeah, we're in the process of upgrading all those mines. And they'll be more productive when they're upgraded, but we can start upgrading the cores as well. 60 days. Which are the cores? It's all of them going up to tier 3. Do I have science on those ones? Yeah, I got a little bit of science. A little bit of science and skunk works. Yeah, okay.
Reporting
So
in.
you are going to keep checking alien structures.
Gear up.
I'm waiting for all these guys to arrive and heal. We're looking... What, 38 divided by 2... 19 days? Basically the entire month. So next month we will invade Finland to liberate it for humanity.
Lending my expertise.
Mine complete. And of course, all this upgrading in space is raising our upkeep costs in cold hard cash. For some reason, all these astronauts want to be paid. Who'd have thunk that would be the case? Which arguably means we need more boost. Oh. 890. That's our fighting fleet, right? No, that's the bombardment fleet. So I need to quickly fly our actual fighting fleet, which is Romeo 751, down to Romeo 890, because I didn't respond to the thing right. We should get there first. We don't get there first. I'm gonna lose my bombarding fleet. We're gonna accept that we're gonna lose the bombarding fleet. Yeah, we'll fight it. So the bombarding fleet doesn't really have the ability to properly win this fight. Let's just say. We'll come in fast. So the bombardment fleet's got some point defense turrets, and it's got green arc lasers, so it's gonna hurt the little ships. It's just only gonna hurt the little ships is kind of the problem we've got going for this fleet. And we're not even running UV. We're running green arc lasers to do bombardment, right? So it'll hurt the little ships because we got a lot of laser, but anything that's got real armor on it, we're not gonna phase. We also don't have particularly great engagement range on these things too. No, they got 1,000. They can output at 1,000. Okay. And I don't think I have these guys super heavily frontal armored either. So we're not trading super well at the moment. there's a second one. But we've only killed 2 ships, so. Oh, I think we only killed 1 ship. Might be about to kill 2. But yeah, I screwed up. If I'd immediately responded to these guys entering system by trying to jump them, we may have engaged these guys with the proper fleet first. We destroyed 1 ship, heavily damaged the rest, heavily damaged one of the other ones, and obviously the bombardment is over because there's no one to do bombarding with. 751 completed transfer and didn't find enemy contact. Okay, where did that enemy fleet go? Here it is. Engage. So this is a fight that we should actually do a lot better at because this is the combat titan line. Gonna take a slower approach, but most of our guys are UV phasers here instead of green lasers, so should be far more effective. Even without having to rely on the plasma, and we got plasma for backup for after we chop through most of the small guys here. Thousand kilometers is the magic number with the lasers opening fire. Oops. Back to the UI again. Our flagship here. Nose locked. Why are you not rotating? Our flagship here does have one of the larger plasma guns on it, so it's able to engage a little bit sooner with the plasma. you like them. Plasma opening fire on the enemy lead ship. Oh, one of our ships has been very heavily hit. Okay, let's try to... I think that's probably like the gamma laser ship, gamma laser armed ships. Let's try to bring that gun offline. Yeah, it looks like they got some gamma laser armed ships. That would explain we're taking some heavy damage. Slowly cutting our way through the enemy fleet, one ship at a time. Trying to focus mainly on non-disabled ships first if we can. I think our point defense is sufficient that I can ignore the kinetics. Well, that is pretty heavy kinetics coming in. I should probably swap the kinetic ship. Yeah, we got even more kinetics coming. Let's try to finish off the closer in kinetics that's putting quite a bit down range. Nope, keep targeting that one. Or not, because it just exploded. Okay, fleet's holding up reasonably well. We haven't actually lost any ships, although we've taken pretty heavy damage on two. Okay, there's still 15,000 behind us. Yeah, let's keep pounding the guys in our face. Yep. Six ships left in the enemy combat. It's this 6 here. Interesting how the range is being calculated there. I guess they're fairly far down or something. Where the numbers are just glitched on those two. I think the numbers are just already glitched on those two. Because they're stuck at 79 or something. Because they're definitely like 1,000 kilometers out because they're opening fire on some of them. Just slight glitches. And that's what you get for attacking my bombardment group. We'll have to do some fuel transfer, and then these guys will jump back up to the shipyard for repairs. Complete destruction of the alien fleet. Okay. 751. Carrier propellant. Equalize Delta V. It's mostly transferring propellant. But does one of you run a different fuel? One of them runs a different fuel type. Although that one has some Delta V, so that'll be fine. The capital ship runs a different fuel type. So up to our shipyard. Oh, you only use like four to live together, so we got plenty of Delta V.
Violence is abating.
Launching towards Earth will arrive in 2 years. We might go to meet it if it's really taking that long to get here. Another alien fleet launches. That'll arrive in January of next year, which that one's a little bit closer.
Violence is abating.
New settlement mining complex. Yeah, Callisto. Okay.
Things are stabilizing.
Violence is abating.
Okay, so that fleet is ready to cause some mischief. And Shaka Station is ready for some upgrades. So we'll do the upgrades in Shaka first. Upgrade the farm. And the factory complex. We're going to overwrite the battle station. I think we only need one battle station. Guess you know what? We'll just leave it there. I don't know what I would overwrite it with. Yeah, not knowing what I want to overwrite it with, and we're going. Okay. And you are over at Saturn System. There are some servant bases here. Do I need to blow the servant ones up as well? Goal alien bases of tier 3 or greater in Saturn. Okay. So I must be missing one. Phobe. Yeah, they're not in Phobe. That doesn't look like an alien base. Titan's an alien base, but that's only one of the 3 that I'm thinking of. Where are the other ones? I guess that really does mean the servant ones. Obsidian Sword, Belay. Sky Shield Station, Diomedes. Souls, or support station. Sky Shield Station. Obsidian Store. Let's.
Okay, I'm looking at about 4-7 on a Super Loop right now. Okay, we got it. There you go.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Except for Titan. See, Source Base. Belay. Okay. Search it the other way. Saturn. I'm actually looking for the alien ones in this case.
Jack, you see this? This is one of those
Oh. Obsidian Sword base is at Belay on Titan. I'm looking for one. Thinking I have 3 bases to get rid of on Saturn. There's 1. Which explains this one, because it's Resolute Fortress base in Xyphos Crater on Tupelos. Okay. So at that point, that's actually telling me, hey, this probably wants to make the jump to Uranus.
Okay, I'm on a port, Bob. Copy that. Okay, what do you want? What can I do for you, Bob? Stand by, Jack. I'll get a word to you in 1 minute.
Go to Sepetus. Oh, 87 weeks for a burn? That's a long burn. That is a long burn. It's going to be vaguely the same, I think, wherever I go.
Normal on me right now. So we can pressure down a little bit.
That's even before I start saying, hey, I want to save some Delta V. No, this is full burn to no burn situation. 87 weeks, that's what you're going.
I'll give you the jet bag anyway, Neil. Oh, they're thinking, I guess it's part of R&D. Oh, yes, the jet bag. Santa Claus's bag again. Okay, Jack, we'd like to have you stay in there just a minute or so longer. We're trying to keep track here of the,
Okay, we're gonna burn them like this. I may regret this, but off they go.
one ray has just been intermittently leaking.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
We've completed construction of a new settlement mining complex at Alexander Great Base in Callisto. The alien administration has declared war on Cambodia and Thailand. Interesting. What about Cambodia and Thailand has pissed you off? What's the state of our armies? We may try to intercede on behalf of them. Mostly ready? Although to declare war, I need a council action, I think. So we need to wait at least until the next council action round.
Target secured.
We'll begin repairs. Good. Complete institutional bastions. Give me some more mission control, or control points. Don't really need the foundry. Although I'm apparently getting real close to just being done with everything I need. Okay. For the particle collider line.
Where to? Heading to the capital.
Well, before we get carried away too much more, look at the time. This is where I should put a part break in for YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. We're going to declare war on the alien administration and send 16 armies into the alien administration. The poor single Finnish army is going to have a very bad day, as the combined Russian, EU, Indian, and Chinese armies all come rolling into poor Finland, and it's one singular army, which should be a very one-sided affair, if everything goes according to plan. We've got a fleet going out to Neptune. We've got Ranger ships being formed up to deal with the guy in Titan. I think we've got a guy... Is it going, or is it building? You're going to Neptune. You're into Holy Fortress City, which I think is Palace. Yeah. So if everything goes according to plan, we got things going out to our objectives. We're sending armies in the beginning of the next one to deal with this one. We got guys going here. We got guys being built to go here. We got guys going here. Although the guys going here probably want more backups. We probably want to build another fleet. But yeah. And then it's Neptune, and then it's the outer areas. Looks like the aliens are scaling up their production. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fleets over 2,000. So yeah, I think we had a lull where the aliens down a little bit. We know we have 2 inbound to Earth. Yeah, we got 2 inbound to Earth. So we got transferring to low Earth, and we got transferring to low Earth. So we're probably going to deal with those. Ocean Forge Station. That's probably Neptune. Ocean Forge Station. Low Pallas orbit, so we're going to probably deal with that one when we hit Pallas. So on and so forth. So we're definitely making progress, but this is where we're going to put the part break in for today. We'll be picking up, if you're watching on YouTube, tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, this is the midstream break where I go make a new cup of tea. So I'll be back with a new cup of tea. Till then, I wish you all the best of luck, a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.